Hey everybody, good afternoon. It's Mike from the Chamber again. It's Thursday, April 2nd, and I just got done listening to the governor's press conference for today. I'll address some of that in just a second. I'm also going to address a question that I got from a friend of mine via text the other day, and also one that I've seen sort of repeated on social media, so I wanted to address it. I come to you today with this great background thanks to the miracle of Zoom, so it's better than looking at my laundry room, which is really where I'm at here. So let's first address the governor's stay-at-home order and the continuation of it through through May the 1st. Number one, this is not anything that we wanted. This is not something that makes it more convenient for life. It's not what we really want right now, which is a return to normal life. And that's probably not going to happen in the short term. So I think it's important for us to stay the course and comply with the governor's stay-at-home order. Number one, I have great confidence in the health professionals, Dr. Acton and her team at the Ohio Department of Health, and then also all the folks here in Ross County at the Health District. I have great faith in those folks to guide us into making the best health decisions that we can make. Number two, I'll acknowledge this is not making things any easier for our small businesses. And it continues to exacerbate a great concern of mine, which is how do they pick up the pieces when all of this is over? We continue to work on those types of things. We continue to look for ways to try to promote local businesses, like our Be Safe, Think Local campaign that we're doing. And we're encouraging you to get out there and buy carryout, shop online with our local merchants, and get out and practice social distancing, and then post those photos or videos to social media with the hashtag #BeSafeThinkLocal, and we'll give away some gift cards and help you spend money in some of those local businesses down the road. But at the same time, I understand it's a tremendous amount of stress on local families, local businesses, and individuals, and it's tough. But I urge you to stay the course and continue to do the things that you know will keep us all safe. So let's address that question that I got from a friend the other day. I'll read you their question directly. It says, Mike, at what point do we stop eating at the restaurant, still doing carryout and delivery? How do we know someone working there doesn't have coronavirus and they're transmitting it through the delivery orders? First, let me say this. This person lives with someone that's in the high-risk population for COVID-19. So, and they're also somebody that supports and promotes local businesses when things are a little bit more reasonable in life. So they don't ask this question out of spite, and it's certainly not out of anger. So let's talk about some facts first. As I write this, there is no evidence that COVID-19 has been transmitted through food or food packaging. The Food and Drug Administration has produced a Q&A on this, on the safety of food products, and we'll be referencing it in the newsletter that we're about to send out. That said, it is possible that the virus that causes COVID-19 can live on objects or surfaces. That's why it's critical to wash your hands often and also clean any utensils or other things that you use regularly. Finally, I'll say this about all the small businesses and restaurants that I know. I've talked to a lot of them, and they're very clear about what this means for them. They're struggling, and even the ones that are still open are only making a fraction of the income that they usually get. They're very grateful for whatever the community can afford for them right now, but realistic about how long that can continue. They certainly don't expect it to be an extended period of time. That's really part of the reason why we created the Be Safe, Think Local campaign, but we really know it's not going to replace what they've lost. So here are my responses to the questions. Number one, we don't know that everyone is complying 100% with the social distancing requirements set up by the state. But I believe we have to give our businesses the benefit of the doubt. The restaurants that I talked to have met those requirements, and in many cases have put in measures that go beyond those guidelines. They are always concerned about health and safety, and so they're continuing to do so, especially in this time of this COVID-19 pandemic. Carry out and delivery is probably the best way to go to get some great food. Avoid cooking for the night and still get the least amount of contact that you can get with the delivery person or the employees that make the food. And then finally, I'll say this, and I think this is the essence of really what we're talking about here. If you trust the business enough when we don't have a COVID-19 pandemic, you can probably trust them now. Those businesses are the same people that you trusted 2 months ago. They're the same people that sponsored your causes and your events and your teams, and the same people that employed the people that serve you 2 months ago. They're the folks that have always tried to do what's best for our community, and I believe that they're worthy of your trust today as well. So that's my thoughts on all that. I encourage you that if you're out there and you're feeling down a little bit, it is a beautiful day outside. Take a walk, get a little fresh air. It's a nice little warm day. And so I just want to encourage everybody, we will get through this. We will continue to thrive as a community. It might look a little bleak at times, but I think we're going to be in this together, and we're going to do the best we can for everybody, and we're going to get everybody back on their feet. I want to thank everybody for their kindness. If you have other questions, please reach out. More than happy to answer them. Thanks, and have a great day, everybody.